Hey guys, this is Cyril Jeet, your best friend in internet marketing. It's lockdown time. I'm in my home since the last few days. I haven't stepped out much, haven't met anyone, and I've been doing the only thing that I've been doing all this time is working, trying to get my pending work done, and also learning. And I'm giving a lot of time to Google Ads these days. I'm spending a lot of time with Google advertising, learning about it, learning the new tricks, learning, exploring my own ads. I've been running a lot of ads recently, scaling them up slowly. So one of the things I noticed that I wanted to share with you is about custom audiences. Now, custom audiences is something that you can use on Google Ads or even on Facebook ads to scale up your advertising. If you've built a audience on your website, you can try to create a similar audience, or you can target people who match your criterion and you can try to advertise to them, and that can help you get more customers outside of the people who are already visiting your website. So yesterday I tried something. I One of my website called Astrobix. It's a very popular website in the astrology niche. We create astrology reports online, which are automated horoscopes, basically. So in that website, I started advertising, and I checked something. Yesterday, I created a custom affinity audience. Now, I'm going to go into my audiences and show you what I've created. So if you go into the audience manager, you will find all the audiences that you have. So these are the remarketing audiences, the audiences that are made on the basis of the people that are visiting your site. Now, you've also got a place called custom audiences, and one of the options available to you when you create a custom audience is custom affinity audience. And what happens with custom affinity is they try to find an audience that is similar to the criterion that you've entered. You can give it a name, then you can give it a description, and then you can give it then it actually gives you a number of options to use custom affinity with. You can use interests, you can use URLs, even places or apps that you want to target. So I put in my website, I gave it an audience name. It was CA Astrobix, which is my audience. And I got a huge amount of audience and I ran some ads. I want to share findings with you. So this was the ad that I ran. I'm just going to click on it and boom. So when I saw the results I was getting, I was absolutely disappointed. Now I got about 8,200 clicks. The clicks are very cheap. It's just about 20 paise, which is like I can't. It's less than 1 cent a click, so it's pretty cheap. I spent about let's see, this is about $20 or so, and I got 8,000 clicks for $20. But the clicks were absolutely shit quality. Most of them ended in bouncing. Nothing actually converted. So I understood immediately that this traffic was shit, and then I checked it further. So click on paid placements, and I'm showing you this video because I want you to analyze your traffic. Whenever you're advertising, you should be analyzing your traffic all the time. So you got a great option here which says where ads are shown. So here it's going to show you all the places where your ads were shown, and you can see that nearly all the clicks that I'm getting are from mobile apps, right? So what happens on mobile apps is if you're trying to sell something and you're trying to get people to convert, and you get traffic from mobile apps, it's mostly bullshit traffic unless you're trying to get an app installed. The reason is all the apps that are using PPC online, they incentivize people to watch the ads. So people have to watch the ad to go to play the game. And you can see this, most of these are actually games. Bubble Shooter, Jewel Crush, Crazy Bike, all of them are games. So it's all games traffic. People don't play games with buying intent. They're not trying to discover new stuff. They're just trying to spend their time and have fun. So what happens is, at every stage, whenever people click a button, they are shown an ad, they're incentivized to see the ads. And so you get to see a lot of views. You might even get to you might even get some clicks, but the traffic is so bad, it's actually a bounce all the time. You can see that I've got a lot of clicks, uh, so like 294 clicks, 1%, 1% CTR, and they're not showing the impressions for some reason. Yeah, they are showing the impressions, 29,000 impressions, 23,000 impressions, 10,000 impressions, crazy number of impressions. You get a lot of clicks from these impressions because it's just too many people, and this traffic does not convert. So here's my advice to you. Don't make custom affinity audiences. They're not going to help you. Also, I'm going to show you one more trick today in placements. When you go into placements, you can modify where you want to place your ad. So click on edit placement, select the ad group that you want to work with, and then in targeting, you cannot actually remove the app category, which means you cannot actually ask Google to uh, remove your advertisement from every single app. But what you can do is you can remove all the app categories. So you've got 56 Google app categories and one Windows phone. So just exclude every single one of them, like this. Actually, just a second. I need to show you something. Do that in the exclusion section. So go to exclusions. I was in placements, big mistake, because that will add the categories to your ad instead of removing them. Go to exclusions, click on the edit button, click on exclude placements, and then exclude every single app category. If you are somebody who was trying to target a specific ad category, like let's say health and fitness, you got a health and fitness website, you're selling supplements, you can target that. If you want to target shopping apps, yep, you do that. But don't get the game traffic. That's not going to help, because people are not using those apps with the buying intent. Even if it's a prime quality buyer, they're not out to buy, they're not out to be distracted. Actually, they're pretty irritated because they have to watch the ad, or they have to click on the ad, or they have to tolerate the ad to continue playing. So actually it cultivates a lot of brand resentment, in my opinion. So unless you got an app that they can install, or you got a game yourself, try not to run custom affinity audiences on mobile apps. On the second hand, and now this is interesting. So when I was analyzing this campaign, I'm gonna go back to campaigns just a second, and boom, and here we go. And let's click on audiences. So you will get to see how your audiences are faring, all the different audiences you had. So look at this. This is interesting. I got 8,000 clicks from the custom affinity audience, which by the way, I have already paused, which is 1.27 CDR and blah, blah. This is my retargeting audience. These are all the prime people. These are the people who've been to my website. So this is the prime quality audience, and I should be definitely spending most of my money here. Then I also use the custom intent audience. Now, custom intent audience is different from custom affinity. Custom affinity is built by profiling your customers, by analyzing what kind of people go to your website, and then trying to build an audience which is similar to those. And custom intent is different. Custom intent is built based on what people are actually searching for. So you can give it a keyword, you can give it a couple of keywords, or 10 keywords, or 20 keywords, whatever you want. And then Google will try to target the people who are searching for those things or similar things. So that's incredibly better, because people are actually searching for the topics that you're targeting, searching actually for the products you're targeting. And I really like the custom intent audience, and I will be targeting more of this. I'll be spending more money on this. So guys, this is my takeaway for you today. If you're advertising on Google, try not to use custom affinity audiences. Especially don't use them on the mobile phones. If you're using custom affinity audiences, target the sites more often than mobile phones, and use custom intent audience as soon as you can, as much as you can. So use custom intent audience. Don't use custom affinity audience. Don't target the mobile traffic. If you're going to target custom affinity audiences, it can work in some cases. I'm yet exploring them, and I will keep you updated about my findings, but try not to get the mobile traffic. That might not work so well for you. I will try to use them with the site traffic and see how that works for me, and I will keep you updated. Subscribe to this channel, connect with me, and keep learning all the new stuff about internet marketing. Me and my team are working every day to bring you amazing quality content to help you be a more successful internet marketer. Subscribe to the channel, learn with us, and let's grow together and become more successful at online marketing. This is your friend Siddharth signing off.